Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's newsroom. The Nagaland State Bharatiya Janata Party held its extended state executive meeting with Sarbananda Sonowal, Union Minister of Port, Shipping and Waterways, Cluster in Charge Nagaland, as special guest at IMC Hall, Dimapur on July 16th. Apart from the Union Minister, Anil K Anthony too visited Nagaland for the first time after being appointed as BJP in charge of Nagaland and Meghalaya, and emphasized the party's commitment to ensuring that Nagaland receives full support from the central government. At this critical juncture, where rumours are strife over the integrity of the PDA alliance, Minister Thamjanimna Along made it clear that the PDA alliance was going very strong. And now to get a little more insight as to how the meeting went, we have with us, joining with us in this newsroom, our reporter K. Kevo, and through her, we will try and get better insights as to how the meeting went and what developments took place after the meeting concluded. Thank you so much, Akre, for joining us. First of all, could you give us some of the highlights of the major initiatives or major plans that were adopted by the BJP Nagaland State Unit, and also what important decisions and resolutions they passed in the meeting they took yesterday, which was chaired by Union Ports and Shipping Minister Sarbananda Sonowal, and also the meeting was also graced by A.K. Anthony, who was appointed as Nagaland in charge, and this was his first visit to the state. So what were some of the highlights of the meeting?
Yes, Aki, apni rightly kwa nishna kali itu BJP laga state executive meeting thagishe Lok Sabha election khotom hua laga first time itu BJP laga extended meeting thagishe Nagaland laga. To itu nishna apni ra janai dia nishna pipes aru waterways laga union minister Sarbananda Sonowal kun just day before yesterday yare Nyetu resort te ahi gene ekta meeting loishe stakeholders meeting loishe tai arubi kali state BJP laga state executive meeting de kotha kura laga bi dikhi paise. And on the other hand, itu laga national BJP laga national secretary aru Meghalaya aru Nagaland laga state in charge party in charge itu apni kwa nishna A.K. Anthony bi ahi gene kotha kurise. To man A.K. Anthony laga statement de kotha kura na ja agere itu Sarbananda Sonowal ki koise duhan bi highlight kuri diwa. Taila speech hoile to mainly to itu Prime Minister Narendra Modi laga 10 years te kininga Northeast region de changes anishe tai itu kan bi koise. Tai bra shuru kura la hoile to tai bi kwado he himself is a Northeasterner. Itu nimide tai kininga changes kan ahi ase tai ni jorbi experience kuri gene kotha kuri ase. Ekta hoile to tai bra bishi important ekta highlight kuro tai ra janai dia hisab hoile to Northeast te itia peace aru security ahi jaise kushe, which some people might take otherwise if we are considering the situation in Manipur right now. Bolibi taibra itu particularly mention kuise Northeast te Narendra Modi laga leadership laga under bra peace aru security ahi jaise kushe. Itu eklai noe holibi taibra janai dia ekta hoile to in terms of crores Northeast laga development karne ahi ase koi gene bi janai dishe. Alak kotha ekta hoile to itu tai pipes aru waterways laga union minister ko anishna stakeholders meeting debi tai itu doyang aru tizu aru zungki laga river kande hoile bi tai development ani bole laga kotha bi janai dishe aru itu tai kalibi itu kan bi highlight kuria laga bi dikhi paise. Dusra ekta hoile to tai bra janai dia BJP kange state te BJP leaders kange aru BJP members kange tai bishi important tai kan laga principal mention kurise tai kan la principal to ki ase koine tai mention kurise koile to tinta ase kuise itu tinta first ekta hoile to BJP manuhan do tai kan laga nation ke first place kure kuise, second hoile to tai kan laga party aru third te to self ahi koi gine tai koise aru tai laga party khan ke exhort kuri gina tai khan nijor itu ki kam khan kuri thagile bi nation do yad kuri gine tai khan laga kam serving the nation he first tai khan laga priority list te rakhibole laga bi janai dishe. Aru dusra ekta hoile do tai bra janai dia BJP aru itu Narendra Modi Prime Minister Narendra Modi laga leadership te tai khan ekta realize kuria do Northeast develop na hoile to alag parts of India develop na hobo koi gene janaise aru tai tare act is policy Prime Minister Modi bra itu ekta highlight kuria laga aru shuru kuria laga ta itu Act East policy laga bi mention kurishe aru Act East policy do kiman age ja ase under BJP's leadership itu laga bi mention kurishe. On the other hand, tai in a very direct way tai previous government kundu obviously Congress ho tai khan gibi attack kurishe aru tai bra koishe poila hoile do Nagaland ekla noine North East manukhan center ke lok paule ase gole do bishi time loi guse jaigine Delhi de holi bi bishi days buhi jaigine leader han gibi lok pawo na pari gine wapas ahi jala bi thake guse. However, under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, in fact the Prime Minister himself has already visited Nagaland itself 3 times. Aro tai bra janai dia hisab yate itia North East laga leaders kan holi bi Delhi de jaile to tai khan easily access kuribo pare aro leaders khan gibi easily lok pabo pare laga holi bi tai janai dia. Tai bra itu aro alag ekta hole to tai bra BJP laga members aro leaders khan gibi praise kurishe. Tai khan laga itu kam khan do kuri gine jai thaki gine BJP ge ekta level de Nagaland de holi punchai dia garne tai BJP laga itu legislators khan ge BLP khan ge holi bi aro BJP laga leaders aro itu members khan ge bi bishi praise kuria laga bi dikhi paise. Aro mohan ekta hole to itu apni janai dia nishna AK Anthony, the National Secretary and State in charge of Nagaland BJP pra Nagaland laga state in charge AK Anthony bi ahigena program grace kurishe. Man yare viewers kan ekta bhalra janiwa lagya hole to kali program te taige introduce kura homoi AK Anthony do Christian ase koigene taige itu introduce kurishe taila first introduction hole to, and this might be a very good way for introducing BJP in the northeastern states now, because majority of the states te hole Christian majority ase mohan poila laga previous etu state in charge hole I'm forgetting his name right now hole bi tai hole alag religion la thagishe. However, itia laga AK Anthony hole Christian ase koi gine tai ge introduce kurishe, so that might be a way of BJP showing that this is one way they can connect to the people of Nagaland. AK Anthony pra ekta bishi important mention kurishe kalitai la speech te uturu ki ase koile to in the last 10 years BJP under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi bra at least itu few 100 lakh crores tahan itu Nagaland laga northeast laga infrastructure garne invest kuri digine ase. In fact tai bra alag ekta mention kura hoile to itu northeast te in many of the states itu bar BJP bhal jitia nai Lok Sabha elections te aru tai bra Nagaland labi mention kuri thaga homoi itu bhal na jitia. In fact yare ekta seat ekla ase lone seat aru itu seat to itu bar do Lok Sabha elections te Congress INDIA kan jitishe Congress pra jitishe itu nishna tai bra janai dia do this might be a lesson of humbling us and teaching us and not to itu complacent na hobole lagya laga ekta lesson ase kushe holibi tai bra itu leaders BJP khan ge state te BJP khan ge ekta akha rakhya aru tai khan age din khan de holibi eke logore kam kuri gine age jai gine results khan holibi bhal anibo paribo koi gine janai dishe. Ekta hoile to mo khan Benjamin Yepthomi itia Nagaland laga BJP laga president taila speech bi dishe itia grace kuria kalila program grace kuria Sonowal aro AK Anthony ge bi taila khushi kotha bi janai dishe. However tai kotha alag lag to bishi koishe, but one of the most important statement, one of the most important request Benjamin Yepthomi gave to the center was the ongoing unresolved peace talk. Aro tai bra koishe itu inclusive political solution ekta ahibole lagie koi gine tai brabi itu stress kurishe. Whereas on the other hand cooperation aru PhD laga minister Jacob Jimomi braholibi taila vote of thanks te alag kotha han bi aru itu government center gibi aru state leaders kan gibi thank kura digishe. However ekta highlight kuribo lagya PhD minister Jacob Jimomi brabi kwado tai particularly kundu elections te ase, but however itia sa hisab hoile to state assembly elections te refer kura nishna ase tai bra janai dia hisab hoile to in the coming days we hope the higher ups, the higher power will give us more seat in the coming days in our question. He did not mention which for what particular reason it was. However, ekta assume kuro para ekta hoile to itu tai state election labi kotha kwa nishna je. Kile hoile previous itu thick state election laga thick state election na hiya gere state assembly election na hiya gere JP Nada BJP laga president Aisha Nagaland aro man tare Y pattern itia BJP laga ekta one senior most leader aro itu itia Deputy Chief Minister Kuri Thaka just before the state assembly elections tai bra hoile bi JP Nada ke tai khan laga ekta very intimate BJP meeting ekta re tai bra JP Nada ke tai khan ge state assembly elections te aru more seat add kuribo lage koi kine koise kile hoile itia BJP 20 seats ase aru remaining hoile to NDPP khan hi bukhi gene ase to tade JP Nada aru center laga BJP laga higher power la answer to ki thagise koile tai khan laga leadership to itia karne BJP khan ki kure se itu trust kuri gene thakibi koise to kali tate aru same mention kurise PHC aru cooperation laga minister Jacob Jimo mi pra kalibi aru request kurise coming days there more seats dibole aki.
All right, so okay, so that was coming to the crux of the matter. There are a lot of rumors going on as to the integrity and as to whether the PDA alliance that is existing in the state of Nagaland is actually strong. Well, you spoke to two leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party who have also been nominated as the spokesperson of the government of Nagaland. So when you spoke to them, what was their response, and did you get a sense of some uneasiness? And also, do you believe that the leaders were convincing when they said, because Tamjanimna Along minister, he has clearly mentioned that the PDA government is very strong and that the media person should not take such reports as conclusive until it's been clarified by the party. But when statements are being made by their own alliance partners, the NDPP, and which have already hit the headlines in the papers of the state, stating that there was miscommunication, there was poaching of particular candidates, when statements such as these are made by their own political alliance party, the NDPP, do you believe that the statements made by him were conclusive enough, stating that the PDA government is actually doing okay?
Yeah, actually, Aki, apni bhi itu moi mention kuribo thakyala. You mentioned something very important. That was when the medias were getting interviews, were getting answers regarding the ongoing issue kovo na kina kovo, because words to jase regarding the PDA alliance, PDA coalition government. To hoy apni janai dia nishna imna long bra media hange do not come to conclusions just like that koise. However, itu media khan bra conclusions te ahya like ta hoile do that happened because of the press conference given by the BJP councillors of Dimapur. Aro itu tai khan bra janai dia hisab hoile do chairman aro deputy chairman laga post karne Dimapur council de BJP ke consult kuranai koise. In fact, tai bra BJP leaders khan gibi tai khan bra BJP leaders khan gibi tai khan councillors BJP councillors khan gibi kotha kuranai itu laga bi ekta janai dishe. To tade ekta viewers kan alak mohan details se na jagere. Something the viewers needs to know is BJP won in 6 seats where there is 23 wards in Dimapur. Tade BJP 6 seats jitishe, remaining 13 hule NDPP. However, tade duita ward te NPP jitishe, duita ward te NDPP. And tade saigene jaile do NDPP has a clear majority. However, in that clear majority again came the NPP who decided to extend their support to NDPP. Aro duita independent hoile do NDPP ke hi join kuriloise, making NDPP a very much clear, once again a clear majority. Hoy tinta municipal sob te NDPP jitishe, aro majority of the town council de hoile bi NDPP rawi jitishe, and few de do alag party khan hoile bi jitia na ekta majority na thaka laga bi dikhi paise. To regarding that moi tade ground report kuise to moi ra imna along ke itu higher technical aro tourism la minister ke hudishe if everything was fine with the PDA alliance. To tai bra janai dia hisab hoile do first he addressed the issue of the BJP councillors. Aro tai bra janai dia hisab hoile do tai khan bi keeping the spirit of alliance in the state. tai khan bi BJP leaders khan bi NDPP logore itu kotha han bi kurise goise regarding the BJP councillors being given a due post in the council hoile bi itia tak to response ahia nai aro im na long bra janai dia hisab hole itu do tai khan bi kotha kura la process hole do olop to time loi goise however regarding that time lo ase aru rukhiu lage goise and in response to that tai bra goise itia media han conclusion de nahi wo lage koi gere that was all he said however conclusion de tai bra janai dia hisab hole do everything is fine with the PDA alliance and he said that the PDA alliance is going very strong. Second, Mohan Imkong L Imchen soil and water conservation aru DIPR laga advisor Imkong L Imchen ge exclusively kotha kurbo parise aru Imkong L Imchen ge ekta question hudia hoile to PDA alliance de sob thik as na same question hudise tai pra itu answer dia hisab hoile he said that everything should be fine in the PDA alliance to ina hoile to tai bi PDA de hoile to sob bi PDA coalition de hoile sob bi ঠিক আছে কই গরে জানাইছে however আৰু মই আলাগ একটা কোয়েশ্চন হুদিছে ইটো কোয়েশ্চন তো কি আছে কইলে তো টিকেট ডিস্ট্রিবিউশন লাগা কথা হুদিছে and in fact Chumukidima town de which falls under the BJP's BJP constituency tare bi NDPP bra ticket distribute kuri dia laga bi issue olaise aro Hornbill TV bra itu Imkong L Imchen ge hudise if it was fair for NDPP to be distributing tickets in a BJP constituency to tai pra janai dia hisab hoile to ULB laga agere tai khan itu ticket distribution na ticket kore diwo lage itu la kotha kuria homoy itu time de tai khan laga bitor de harmony thaka nai ni gi koi gine tai bi ine ekta statement dishe aru tai pra janai dia hisab hoile to tai khan la bitor de miscommunication thaki ja nimide ticket distribution aru ticket kuntu jaga re diwo lage tare bi olop communication gap thaki ja nimide tai khan itu tare bi in some areas ticket distribute kuri dishe gushe however NDPP bra some days ago he ULB laga itu conclude hua piche de councillors kan jitia la sob khotom hua piche NDPP bra statement ekta dia hisab hoile to tade Chumukidima town de BJP kan resort kurise gushe poaching de aru itu tai khan bra kwa hisab hoile to tai khan BJP kan NDPP leaders kan ge loigena BJP ticket tai khan ge di ja nimide NDPP kan be in response to that tai khan bi ticket distribute kura ticket give out kura shuru hoi jaise guse Chumukidima area re to that way Imkong Elimchen prabi janai dishe that tai khan miscommunication thaki ja garne bi inega ekta olaishni gi koi gine janai dishe well mahanla itu main ekta hoile to duijon bra itu assembly de thakya duijon bra do hoi janai dishe that everything is good and everything is okay with the PDA coalition government to tai khan janai dia nishna itia do public khan garni bi message ekta do bishi clear ase that PDA coalition do itia do bishi strong hoi gene ja ase back to you Aki
Acha, coming to a very different point, you had mentioned specifically that when Anil K Anthony was introduced in the meeting that happened yesterday, the BJP Nagaland State Unit Executive Meeting, extended state executive meeting, well, the first line that he used was he was a Christian. Well, when the Lok Sabha elections commenced, there was a lot of allegations and statements being made by our leaders stating that there was a particular party using the religion card and that the propaganda spread by that party also could be one of the reasons why the Bharatiya Janata Party and its PDA consensus candidate, Dr. Chumben Muri, could not come out victorious. Well, do you think that the BJP has learned a lesson because now Anil K Anthony is not just the state in charge of Nagaland but is also the state in charge of Meghalaya, where even in Meghalaya the alliance of the NPP with the BJP saw crushing defeat well in Tura assembly and also the Shillong assembly constituency. Do you believe that the BJP learned its lesson a little too late, or do you believe that it made a good decision by appointing a Christian for two Christian dominated states?
Yeah, okay, moi agire janai dia nishna hoi tai khan tare kali laga meeting de hole do K Anthony his name Anthony Brawi bi sob manu bi jani jawo that he himself is a Christian aro ekta manuhan janai dia hisab hoile do previous Lok Sabha election de NDPP aru BJP khan la hoile bi candidate PDA consensus la candidate hoili bi bishi bia bra ina haria laga bi dikhi paise which many people were not actually expecting. In fact, Nagaland Assam laga Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma Barbie koishe a certain religion is responsible for the loss of BJP in many northeastern states, which definitely includes Nagaland. Itu por rhododendron whole day Nagaland laga Chief Minister ahia homoy hudishe regarding Himanta Biswa's statement. Aru tai prabi comment kuribole do itu clear answer to dianai. However, he said that everyone knows what he is talking about. Koigene Nagaland laga Chief Minister prabi itu janai dishe. But I believe BJP can be itu bar Lok Sabha election de ground reality ekta taste kuruwa parya aru itu religious topic kan ulai ja aru religious propaganda kan bi thaki jaise guise. In fact, manu bishi bi itu hi claim kuri thaki she to itu nishna I believe BJP bra holi bi itu bar hi itu laga religion laga true itu taste aru Nagaland especially manu kiman serious ase regarding religion itu laga bi dikhi gena Meghalaya de holi apni janai dia hisab itu bishi bia bra ina BJP holi bi na pari ja na jiti ja pra hi BJP bi itu bar hi jiti gena ta khan la lesson learn kuri gena national BJP laga national secretary AK Anthony ge itu bar ahi gene Meghalaya aru Nagaland in charge banai dishni gi koi gene ekta mohan bi ekta ina to assume kurubo pare ase aru dikhibo pare ase. Hopefully itu bar laga manuhan bi if they are able to reach out to the common public that the BJP's in charge right now is AK Anthony, public kan laga response to kineka hobo, and if public kan holi bi center de bi ki kan saigena government laga implementations kan bi ki kan bi saigena changes kan bi dikhile do public kan ta kan laga mon kan change kuribole paro na nai itu bi ekta dangor question ase aki. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Akre, for giving us the latest updates and also the minute details over the meeting that happened yesterday. Thank you. Well, that was our report. Well, she had attended the very important state executive meet of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Well, this comes after the Lok Sabha election results were out. A lot of resolutions were passed. Among them, one was also a resolution where the BJP state unit have resolved to support the proposal to the post of deputy chairpersons in the respective town councils. Well, this is an issue that we will be looking into deeply because in all of these town councils where the BJP wants representation, the majority in that particular town council is its alliance partner, the NDPP, and well, over the next few days, what decisions will be taken by the alliance PDA or by the respective NDPP and BJP, will be getting you all the live updates. Well, that was all for this hour's bulletin. For more news like this, keep watching Hornbill TV. Goodbye.